guys to my life path number 6s. If you do not know what your life path number is, I suggest that you go and watch the video that I recorded explaining how to calculate your date of birth to get your life path number. So let's get started. The life path number 6, they call you guys the nurturer. Your life quote states, "When I was a child, my mother said to me, if I become a soldier, you'll be a general. If you become a monk, you'll end up as the Pope. Instead, I became a painter and wound up as Picasso." Pablo Picasso. The life path number 6 is a natural parent, viewing others from a parental or maternal point of view. A 6 life path goes along with love and marriage like a proverbial horse and carriage. There is a nurturing quality to the 6. If the 6 can't have children, chances are they'll find a job teaching school children or running a big business and treating their employees like children. If a 6 life path woman divorces, she often finds herself thrown into the lives of her children and has the difficulty ever seeing them as grown-ups. In her mind, her son or her daughter will always forever be a child. Of course, now and again, you'll meet a man who's a 6 life path who says he has no desire for children. But then if you ask him if he has pets, that's when he'll light up like a proud parent and tell you about his cat, his dog, whatever pet he has. So I suggest you 6s out there who aren't going to be parents of a child to find a pet to love, hug, or hold. You won't believe the difference it will make in your life. In terms of romantic relationships, it comes to no surprise that 6 women, especially those who don't have children of their own, tend to attract men who act like little boys. The 6 men, on the other hand, attracts women who are damsels in distress. But even above marriage, domestic tranquility is paramount to the 6. If they are with a partner who displays anger or generally causes a lot of unpleasantness, especially around the children, they usually decide that they'd rather be alone than to keep this partner around. A 6 life path finds ways to use their creative energies. Art, music, and poetry are natural avenues to take. If 6s don't keep busy, they can get caught up in petty things such as gossiping and redecorating the home over and over again just because they're bored. Because 6s believe in strong family units, if happily married, they would rather spend their time with their partners than with friends. If a 6 life path has not made the choice to have a family, then the workplace is the home, and their employees and coworkers become the family. The life path number 6 will provide the same kind of nurturing presence as at the office or in a home environment. These are magnetic people. They tend to be physically attractive, but it's more than that. There's a force about them that's hard to ignore. The 6 needs to manage or own their own company. They find it hard to work for other people. Thoughts and words are powerful for all life paths, but they can be especially problematic for the 6. As someone who is predisposed to be a parent, a 6 is concerned with making sure the future is going to be taken care of. Often, this means the 6 woman will assure herself that if necessary, she will be able to make it on her own. When a married woman starts to say this to herself, the next thing you know, she's divorced. And yes, she can take care of her business and make it, but she's suddenly alone when she didn't need to be. Thoughts are very powerful and will attract whatever we believe. we are going to get. So I tell sixes not to say this kind of thing. The six needs harmony. Unfortunately, they often forget that they must deal with their own unhappiness before trying to fix the life of others. When a six is in trouble, they just need to speak up and say what they are feeling when they are feeling it. The six's home is everything. They are the natural interior decorators and like to rearrange their homes and make them just right. If they are ever in a position where they have to live in somebody else's house, they are unfulfilled. In my observations of six vibrational women, time and again, their keen sense of smell comes up in conversation. Oftentimes, they can't wear perfume because it's overwhelming to them. They tend to be particular about the scents and lotions they use, and those used by people around them. If someone is smoking in a building, the six can smell it across the hall. When you have a six vibrational child, you must find that they act as if he or she is the parent that is in charge of you. Don't take it personally, just work with these children and provide ways for them to use their nurturing qualities, such as getting them a pet to take care of. Life Path 6 children may not get the memo on the fact that you are older and wiser, but they are dynamic and destined to do something great if you are supportive of them. A perfect day for a six would be if the people in their lives would get on their knees and say, I am not worthy. Okay, maybe that's quite dramatic, but it's true that sixes don't take criticism well. If you have a six in your life, you must find a way to compliment them prior to offering constructive criticism. Actually, I would recommend this technique for all numbers. There are some numbers that verbally come right out with the negative and they hurt people's feelings. I know that's rarely deliberate, but I really think that most of us are trying to help each other. And defensiveness is what gets in the way of true communication. If you put the compliment first, it is the way to communicate because then others can really hear you. When it comes to friendships, sixes tend to be loyal and trustworthy. If you confide in them, they will keep your secrets. The only time the sixes will betray your trust is if they are in the negative side of their number. The upside is that if the six does betray your trust and is confronted, they will feel worse than you do. The six will continue to ask for forgiveness until you decide to let him or her back into your life. If you choose not to forgive, the six will always carry the pain of having let you down. Betrayal is that contrary of the essence of the six's life path. So, to the sixth life path, I would say be careful not to give away confidential information, as the act will have a boomerang effect on you. After all, as a sixth life path, you very much need to have people respect your privacy. Confidentiality means a great deal to you. Remember the golden rule and do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Occupations that work for the six includes interior decorators, real estate agents, guidance counselors, academic advisors, and greeting card designers. They also excel as hair and makeup artists. Many sixes are creatively gifted, and if that's true for you, you should rejoice and be sure to work with it. We find many sixes acting and making music, whether by playing an instrument or singing. There is only so much room a person can give in a relationship, and a sixth life path often tries to push that limit by giving too much. The result is that the six puts people on a pedestal. Unfortunately, anyone who's up on a pedestal is bound to fall at one time or another. Next thing you know, the sixes feel betrayed and will often begin to see themselves as martyrs. One of the great talents of the six is the ability to make others feel very guilty. Once the six believe that they are carrying most of the burden in the relationship, they'll break it off abruptly and leave their partner wondering what went wrong. For this reason, 6 can't wait too long before they speak up. I would caution the 6 to keep communication open before things go terribly wrong. The sudden anger you can display will come as a huge surprise to the recipient and often can mean the downfall of the relationship. When a 6 is unhappy, no one in the room is happy. Everyone around the table feels a little bit sick as they eat the turkey that the unhappy 6 just cooked. What is interesting about the 6 is that people usually sense a compassionate personality. But if the 6 decides that they do not like you, or if they're not comfortable in a setting, they can put up in an air that is so cold that it will chill the most thick-skinned person. This is the kind of power the 6 has, and the 6 always has an opinion. The 6 life path believes that if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. They don't just do it on their own job, but they also try to do everyone else's job as well. The 6 vibrations feel that they are working too hard, and yet that hard work makes them feel indispensable. They have to learn to step back and trust that people can do their own job and that the work will get done. Otherwise, their intense efforts can backfire, with others feeling resentful. So what I say is relax, life path number 6. You are a powerful number and you don't have to try so hard. So the life path number 6s naturally get along with life path number 3s, 6s, and 9s. And the other compatible life path numbers are life path numbers 2s, 4s, and 8s. Now, the more challenging numbers for life paths number 6 to get along with or understand are life path number 1s, 5s, and 7s. So, if this resonated with you guys, I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, over here, it's all love, peace, and no tea. Bye.